The refs have to get sort of prepped up and ready. So that was intentional grounding. So that's a loss of down. It's going to be 3rd and 17 for the Spartans at their own 18-yard line. Empty backfield. The sophomore Joe Fernandez, 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left.
Yeah.
He's under pressure again. He's going to throw it deep across the middle, and that's Quarles, and that's picked up. That's picked up by number 33, JoJo Livens, and he's returning it. He's to the 40. He's to the 30, and he just buries his head and runs into 3 would-be. They've turned to defenders from offensive players. We've got a lot of whistles going on. I'm not really sure if there's a little extracurricular activity or not, but a great play by JoJo with the pick on the short pass and a good run back.
We have a penalty over at the 6-yard line.
Roughing the passer. That's going to bring that interception back.
Wow. Oh, man.
So that's going to be a first down for, it looks like, the Spartans on the roughing the passer.
Man, that's a turn of events.
And we're signing in up here in the booth. Here you go. I'm going to pass that down to you guys. Where they've been so hospitable to us. Thank you again. We just gave you a lot of props on the air. Good job. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. It's a handoff to Quarles. He's pushed back. Aiden Brito, Darian Mitchell. Who else was in on that tackle? At least half the team. Augustine Varela got in on the action. So it's 2nd and 9 on the gain of 1 on the run by the running back Quarles. We're going to send 3 receivers to the press box side, the wide side, low snap, quick throw over to number 2 in the flattened blade. Brandon says, not tonight. He shucks his man and then makes the play. That was a great play by number 22, first team 2-6A cornerback last year. He had 6 tackles and an interception last week against Southlake. 3rd and 9. 3 receivers over to the right side. The linebacker, Varela, has to come over in coverage. Ryan Manning also back. Fernandez is going to roll left. He's going to throw it the flats, and that popped up, and Smiley Williams catches the bounce at the 40, crosses the 35, and that's an interception. But now we've got another flag on the play at the Pebble Hill sideline.
What are they going to call that now? What?
I didn't see any time for a block in the back. He was just running down the field wide open.
After the interception. Yeah, after the interception.
What was the call?
Some kind of a block that wasn't.
Must have been block in the back or something. I don't know any other block that. Chop block? I don't know.
It sounds like he's ordering at Whataburger.
Oh, Gary.
All right, so it was an interception by Julian Smiley Williams. So the Bulldogs do take over at their own 49-yard line. They lead 21-17, 9:35 remaining here in the third. Bridges takes the snap, gives it to McCoy. He breaks a tackle, and he busts another one deep in the linebacking core, gets the first down, picks up 15.
Really great run by McCoy. Just got through the line really quick and was into the secondary before they knew what to do with him.
I think Giovanni Allen had a big part of opening that hole for McCoy, the center. Ryder Miller is still suited up. He's got a brace on his right knee, and he's standing over on the sideline. So we'll see if he sees action on the defensive side of the ball here in a minute. But it's first down for the Bulldogs. McCoy is fired up. Going to have the 3 linemen this time. It's going to be a little counter play, and that's a pitch to Anthony Kolb, and he cuts back inside to Anthony Kolb with a good run. The speedster picks up the first down, gets to the 26-yard line of Pebble Hill. So the Bulldogs continuing the drive. Had 2 interceptions. One was called back. That was JoJo Livens. But number 10, the leader of this defense, Justin Williams, Smiley as they call him, picks the tip pass, runs it back. The penalty pushes it back into Bulldog territory. Nonetheless, they continue the drive, though. They're already at the 26-yard line of Pebble Hills. 8 minutes remaining in the third. Team looks over to Coach Fortune, who calls the offensive plays. Kolb in motion. That's going to be Elijah, and he's hit immediately and pushed back. No gain on the play. We've got a little skirmish over there with Bridges on the outside.
How did he end up in that mess?
Well, after the play, he went out, and I don't know what happened because he wasn't obviously blocking because the play was up the middle, and he was over by the sideline with one of their guys lying on him.
Was he not under center?
No, he pitched it or gave it to McCoy and then went around the left side as if he were to block on the fake.
Man.
You don't see the quarterback on the ground with a guy on top of him that much, though.
Well, usually. When
they don't have the ball like that. It's going to be a fake to McCoy, and it's going to be a pitch to that's Cutter Lane coming across. We've got a flag on the play. Cutter spins twice. Gets to the 20. We'll see what the flag is. That's a gain of 6. So on 2nd and 10, the gain of 6 is going to be blocking the back. That's going to be called back. Blocking the back by the Bulldogs. So we're going to repeat 2nd down.
Repeat it and to do it a little longer, like 20. Just about, yep.
Yep, that's going to be exactly 2nd and 20. The ball is at the 36.5-yard line of the Spartans. Bridges stands at his own 40. Elijah McCoy in tight. Kolb in motion. Flag on the play. Nope,
okay.
We've got a timeout by Coach Fortune. We'll stay right here. I want to thank Rogers Ford Lincoln once again. They've served Midland proudly for over 60 years, and they've supported MISD since day one. Come explore their extensive pre-owned inventory that features all the top brands you want. Rogers Ford Lincoln offers expert certified service techs and genuine factory parts. Trust them to get you safely back on the road quickly. Get the most for your trade-in at Rogers Ford. Trade in, trade up with maximum value. Make the winning move and get your ride at Rogers Ford Lincoln, proud sponsors of Friday Night Lights in Midland. Visit them anytime online at rogersford.com. They are always the right choice. So after the timeout, it's going to be 2nd and 20. 7:12 remaining here in the third in El Paso. Beautiful night for football. Beautiful facility. Can't say enough about it and the hospitality. Teams back on the field. Cornell Hunt will be split out to the left side. Aiden Castillo to the right. Lang and Kolb, the slot backs. McCoy is going to get the call, and he's going to fight hard. Wow. He is dragging 3 defenders as he picks up 8. So it's going to be 3rd and long, but that was a great run by Elijah McCoy. Cornell Hunt comes off, so they're moving a receiver out, but they're sending in another offensive lineman. So we'll have 3 linemen left of the center, Garcia. And that's McCoy around the left side, tackled low, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That's number 64 coming in, sort of to go out to that what would be a tight end position, but as a lineman, and I apologize, Mom, Grandmom, I don't have his number, so.
Yeah, we just do not have him.
Anybody who has that could shoot us a message, and we would certainly appreciate it. So it's 4th and 12 for the Bulldogs, and they are showing that they will go for it. Ball's at the 28-yard line of Pebble Hills. Bulldogs need to get to the 16 for the first. Could we see the first passing play? No, we're going to see a reverse, and that's number 17 on a little jet sweep around the left side, and that's Castillo, and there are flags all over the place, and he scored, and that's going to probably be called back.
Coach is animated again. Animated at our guys or the officials? I can't tell.
Oh, he is not happy with this official, and Coach Kirk Thurman is having to pull him back a little bit. Holding. So that's going to bring up 4th and 15.
I don't think he's yelling at our guys.
No, he was yelling at the referee, definitely. Bridges getting the play call. So they're going to keep the offense in the ball game and not send on the punt team. He is still wearing that guy screaming across the field. They're going to send Hunt to the left, Castillo to the right. Bridges, he's going to roll to the left. He's going to keep it. He cuts inside, and he's got some room. Stroman Bridges doesn't get the first down, but he does pick up some good yardage to push it inside the 20 where Pebble Hills will take over on downs.
And McCoy was pleading his case to officials. They were grabbing him and by the face mask and the shoulder pads. And McCoy's hot.
You don't see that very often.
No, he is composed and cool.
So I do not see Ryder Miller in the game. Lucas Ramirez will stay in at that middle linebacker position. Pebble Hills with the 2 running back set. Number 2, Carbajal. Number 8, Quarles. They stand on either side of the sophomore quarterback, Joe Ferguson. 100-plus yards through the air. 2 receivers to the left. Single receiver on the right side with Michael Waters, the cornerback, in coverage. I could go on and on, but we still have not gotten ready to snap the ball. All right. Here we go. 5:19 remaining in the third. Bulldogs 21, Spartans 17. Low snap. Fernandez hits number 14, the receiver over in the flat. That's Gutierrez, who gets out of bounds to stop the clock. 5:13 left in the third. Gutierrez crosses the field. They're going to put 2 receivers over on the right side. He's over there with Julian Vasquez, meaning JoJo Livens is going to have to cheat up. Smiley Williams is going to go out in coverage on that inside slot receiver over on the right side. Single receiver left, 2 running backs. Fernandez hands to, I believe that's Quarles, and Quarles with a good move there, and he breaks a tackle at the 37. He looked like he stepped out of bounds, but he gets across midfield to the 38-yard line of Midland High.
Man.
I want to watch this replay, though, and see if they show. He may have tiptoed the line pretty well. So first down for Pebble Hills as they cross midfield into Bulldog territory. The ball will be spotted at the 38-yard line of Midland High. We're inside 5 minutes. Clock stopped on the step out of bounds. Same formation for Pebble Hills. Fernandez gives it to Quarles again, who tries to go up the middle. I'm sorry, that's number 2 that time. He is brought down by Ramirez with the help of Brito. 2nd and 10.
This quarter has had
Been
zero
long.
scoring. Yeah. We're almost 8 minutes into the quarter with no scores from either side and really nothing exciting happening from either offense.
So here we go. Fernandez drops back on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it out in the flat. That's Quarles who catches the ball and gets the first down.
He got a
And,
flag.
well, he gets close to the first down. I don't think he got it, but there's another flag on the play. So is our I'm getting a text about we're showing that tight angle possibly.
We are on the coach's
Are we good?
camera.
So here's explain the situation with the cameras.
Yeah, when we're on the road like this, the coaches are very generous and allow us
Yep.
to use their video feed that they are recording for their team. But we are on a really good shot tonight. It's been looking really good. A wide angle.
So we're on their wide angle tonight.
We're on their wide shot tonight. You should be able to see offense and defense on every play. Last week it was a tight shot. This week we're trying the wide shot.
And we also have do we have the end zone camera?
We do have the end zone camera right there. I've just flipped to it so everybody can see it. Pretty cool shot.
So after the holding call, it's 2nd and 20 for the Spartans.
We'll watch this
Ball
play
is
for
at the 48-yard line of Midland High. It's a good rush. Smiley Williams almost gets the quarterback, and then he comes back and has a second helping. He almost pushes him down, flushes him out of the pocket, and is able to turn around and chase him down. Clock running, 3.5 minutes remaining in the third. What seems like an intensely long third quarter because of the number of penalties on both teams, actually. So it's 3rd and 19. Spartans are going to get this ball off at about the 3-minute mark remaining here in the third. Fernandez takes the snap. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man. That's number 14. He dives. Jaden Gutierrez does not come up with the catch.
Quarterback's got quite an arm.
Yeah, he really does. Sophomore, he threw that an easy 45 to 50.
Yep.
He's a little gimpy coming off the field, though.
He took a big hit there after that Smiley Williams that came back and tackled him. Ended up being at the line of scrimmage, so it's not technically a sack, but he took a big hit there.
Punt team on. It's going to be booted from the 45. That's a high punt. Not
not
really
a-
far,
no,
but it just goes, well, it stays in bounds for longer than it looked, and that's going to be the what is that? The 18-yard line. I actually have to lean forward.
Yeah, usually we don't
I
have to do
cannot
that.
see the corner of the end zone over on the left side.
Press box is actually pretty close to the field here.
So 21-17, Midland High. They're going to take over. This is their 6th possession of the ball game. First and 10, 2:49 remaining in the third. The ball's at the Midland High 18-yard line. Bridges takes it, gives it to McCoy. McCoy tries to get off the left tackle there and is hit pretty much immediately. Left side of that line over there, anchored by Big Prime at the left guard, Giovanni Meza, number 54, the left tackle. Cornell Hunt stays out wide left. They're going to send Castillo wide right. Both of those guys seniors on this Bulldog team. Bridges is going to drop back. He's going to keep it around the left side. He breaks a tackle there. Brought down, it looks like, at what's going to be the 25-yard line. Is that what they're going to call that? Looks like. So 3rd and 3. Stroman evades a tackle, and then he's met by 2 defenders, goes down at the 25-yard line. So the Bulldogs need 3. Keep the drive alive with 1:40 remaining in the third. this time. Gives to Elijah. Elijah
I think he got
fighting for yardage.
Looks like
It's
he
going
got
to be
it.
close, but I think you're right. That should be enough to move the chains. And yes, that's an Elijah McCoy Bulldog first
Tough
down.
run there.
He picked up just what he needed, 3 yards.
And they were hard 3 yards.
Yes.
Same personnel package. Legacy guys must be a little bored in the booth. They're asking us for our score. This is going to be Bridges.
Bridges.
Breaks a tackle,
Wow.
does a great move. As he crosses the 30, just sort of eases to his left, then his right, picks up 6, maybe 7. They're going to call it a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs. 45 seconds remaining in the third. Bridges yet to throw a pass this ball game. He threw 5 last week against Southlake.
That was a lot for us.
Yeah.
That's a high-throwing game.
On 2nd and 3, Stroman gives it to Elijah, and Elijah just trying to run where it is just so crowded. There's a good 12 to 13 guys in the scrum where he's trying to bust through.
Still picked up 2 yards there.
Yeah, tough running. Get you caught up with some scores around the district here in just a little bit. It's 3rd and a short 1
They
yard.
let the quarter run out.
They sure did.
We didn't play a commercial in the whole third quarter.
We're gonna run that out with them. We're
Yeah.
gonna take a 1-minute break to thank our sponsors. We'll be right back.
There's nothing worse than a pile of dirty uniforms. Come to Wash 'em Up Laundromat and leave the mess to us. Wash 'em Up Laundromats are the top-rated laundry facilities in Midland and Odessa, with both self-service and drop-off laundry options. We also deliver. At Wash 'em Up, customer satisfaction always comes first. We use state-of-the-art machines and top-quality detergents. Stop by Wash 'em Up at any of our 6 locations and experience the difference. Online at washemup.com. We proudly support Midland High and Legacy High football.
West Tex Urgent Care provides fast, affordable urgent care services across Midland and Odessa. Our clinics are open 7 days a week for walk-ins with no appointments necessary, so you can get state-of-the-art care whenever you need it, without long waits or expensive trips to the emergency room. Whether you're getting ready for flu season, need a physical for work, or are suffering from illness and pains, our professional team has the experience and knowledge to help you and your family. West Tex Urgent Care, providing state-of-the-art care 7 days a week.
Bulldog offense back on the field in El Paso. Gary Gray with Major Parham and David McReynolds. It's 3rd and short. Everyone is packed in. It's going to be Bridges with the keeper following McCoy. He gets to the 40, picks up the first down. Chains move as we start the fourth quarter. No scoring in the third. Bulldogs still lead 21-17 here in El Paso. Need a long, sustained, clock-eating drive. Play clock is at 22, and I think they'll be content to just let that run a little bit. Pebble Hills team, as Coach Thad Fortune said, sort of the cream of the crop in the greater El Paso area for about the last 10 years. That's going to be a fumble. Bridges loses it on the handoff to McCoy, and the Spartans recover at the Bulldog 37-yard line.
That's not good.
I believe that's the first turnover of the season for Midland High. Just
No official has made a sign yet.
The umpire did, or the
Okay.
referee did. He pointed to Pebble Hills.
So fumble on the exchange from Stroman to Elijah. Pebble Hills takes over inside Bulldog territory with a chance to take the lead as they trail by 4, 11-18 remaining in the ball game. Getting you caught up across district, Permian is at El Paso Eastlake, very near here, 42-35. The Panthers have taken the lead. Meanwhile, at Astound Broadband in Midland, Euless Trinity, 63, Midland Legacy 45. Low snap, Fernandez gets it, Hands it to Quarles. Quarles fighting for yardage. The scrum is moving, still moving. No whistle yet. Finally, and that's a 4-yard gain. Tough run by number 8.
Man, that was rugby.
Yeah.
Rugby came to Texas.
Wolford Friendship 42-35 over Wichita Falls in a game that's halftime because it was delayed.
Injury out there.
I don't see Odessa High on here. They were playing at LD Bell, Hurst LD Bell. Oh, here we go.
Number 8, who carried the ball, is down on the field.
Okay. He's already been sick tonight.
Yeah.
So the Odessa Broncos lead 43-39 over the Hurst LD Bell Blue Raiders. So we've got an injury timeout. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Buying a new Ford from Rogers Ford puts you on the winning team. Choose from our unbeatable lineup of new vehicles, like the new Ford F-150 with the power and performance to dominate the field, or the Ford Expedition with plenty of room for you and your team. And you'll score extra points with our great customer service that makes you feel like the MVP. Our team of sales professionals have been scoring winning drives for the Permian Basin for over 60 years. Experience the thrill of victory and drive home in a new Ford today from Rogers Ford in Midland. Always the right choice.
Football is a contact sport, but so is business. That's why you need the team at Marsh McLennan Agency on your side. MMA has been providing business insurance, employee health and benefits, retirement, and private client insurance solutions to the Permian Basin for almost 100 years. MMA combines local personal service with world-class resources, uniquely tailored to put the power of MMA's expertise to work for you. You can contact us at 432-694-2595.
Here on the field. Zarian Quarles, Spartan running back, comes off with what looks like a left knee injury. Came off under his own power. Might be a cramp. He's over here stretching on the sideline. Spartans, 2nd and 6 inside Bulldog territory. It's going to be a decent run, although they've stopped forward progress. The Bulldogs were just punishing him and pushing him back. A little smack talk by Aiden Brito going on. They'll give him forward progress. They'll give him 2 yards. So we'll have what looks like 3rd and 3. This would be a big stop for the Bulldog defense. So it looks like Truman Blackburn is also out of the game. JoJo Livens is in his place. Here's the handoff to number 2, and he gets close to the first down, but I think he's just short. Yeah, they're going to spot him 1.5 yards short. So decision time for head coach Ryan Warner, first-year head coach of the Pebble Hill Spartans. He trails by 4 with 9:41 remaining in the ball game.
Miraculously.
Back out.
Wow, number 8 coming back out. He's had the upset stomach issues. He's had the cramps. Looked like in his left calf. He comes back in the game. Zarian Quarles.
Huh. You reckon the ball might go to him?
We'll see. We've also got,
Timeout.
so then they just put in Elijah Pena, who's also the backup quarterback. He has not been in the game, I don't believe, number 13. And he was going out into the backfield with the other quarterback. So I don't know if that was going to be some kind of a wildcat formation, some trickery.
Trickery.
The Spartans call timeout. Each team with 2 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 9:13 left in the ball game, 21-17. We'll be in Amarillo next week.
Yeah, we will.
Well, we meaning you guys. I'm going to be in Little River Academy watching 3A football.
Oh, 3A football.
3A. Starting center, sophomore Deuce Neighbors, my grandson, for the Little River Academy Bees. Yes, that's like their, you go home with your ears buzzing.
Oh, I bet.
All right, 4th and 2. Fernandez hands it to Quarles, and he busts through.
Oh.
We've got a flag on the play, though.
Looks like a hold.
Darian Mitchell was brought to the ground by number 77, Anthony Asensio. Yeah, that's going to be a hold.
There we go.
And I believe that was on the junior offensive lineman. Pulled Mitchell to the ground. Quarles comes off again. Sebastian Carbajal comes in his place. So it's going to be 4th and 12 now as the ball is pushed back to the Bulldog 39. And I believe this will be the punt team.
Changes the complexion, doesn't it? It's another one of those.
Yeah.
Midland High.
Yeah, it really is.
They're leaving the defense out, though, watching for the fake. No change in defense. Livens is back at his 15-yard line. He's going to punt it, and that's almost blocked by Taj Harris. He may have gotten a piece of that.
That ball went straight up.
Midland High smartly goes straight up, and they run away from the ball. Bounces at the 20. Bulldogs will take over.
All right, Bulldogs need to work this clock.
They'll take over their own 20 after the Pebble Hills punt. 8:53, still leading by 4. No scoring here in the second half. Offense comes out on the field. They're going to pack it in. Usual formation. 2 slots. In Kolb and Lang, Castillo, Hunt, the wideouts. It's going to be Cutter Lang around the right side, his favorite side. He cuts inside, he makes a move. Cutter Lang breaks the tackle. The 50, the 41 man to beat. Cutter Lang putting on the speed, and he's tackled at the 15-yard line, but a great run by Cutter.
Wow, big runs are the thing of this game. That's the theme.
Wow.
The Bulldogs, they have not had a goal line stand or a goal line offense at all tonight. We may see it here in a moment, but man, long runs. It's going to be interesting for you to tell us about how many
Yeah, I'm going to have to picture that.
runs over
Yeah.
30.
I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'll figure it out for you guys.
First down Bulldogs at the 18-yard line. Stroman Bridges hands it to McCoy. McCoy breaks 1 tackle, but is hit pretty early. He may have gained a tough 3 yards there, bringing up 2nd and 7, approaching the 8-minute mark.
Bulldogs with a score here. I hate to say seal the game up, but
Potentially.
Big.
Double-digit lead.
Yeah.
2nd and 6. Pebble Hills 16-yard line. Scoreboard says the 11, but it's the 16, and that's going to be a fake to McCoy, and that's Cutter Lang around the right side. He's pushed out of bounds at the 11. It's close to the first down. In fact, he knocked the first down marker down. They're going to call him 2 yards short. 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs. Clock stopped at 7:40. They're going to send Cornell Hunt way to the left side, further than we've seen this season. Everyone else is packed in. Castillo's left slot.
That corner has no help. Oh, there he is. He backed up.
This time it's McCoy. McCoy fighting for yardage, gets close to the first down. We'll see what they do. Chains have not moved yet. He had forward progress, and they're going to call that 4th and a foot, maybe?
First.
Well, okay, they're going to give him the first down because they dropped the markers. Okay.
That's good because I'm
Good,
like,
yeah. First down and goal.
From the 8, looks like maybe?
Yeah, the 8-yard line. So he clearly got the first by a yard. So
now we're going to have some goal line offense. Inside the 10.
they've got it on the 9 on the scoreboard, but it's definitely the 8.
8, yeah.
Oh, we're going to
We're going to call timeout. We'll take that with them. This is Bulldog football on the Basin Sports Network. Don't go away.
We all like to keep things simple, right? Marsh McLennan Agency provides business insurance, employee health and benefits, retirement, and private client insurance solutions to organizations and individuals all in one place. The MMA team combines local personal service with world-class resources, uniquely tailored to support the Permian Basin. For almost 100 years, our team...
Since 1954, FCA has used the powerful platform of sport to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. One of the primary ways we do this is through local school huddles. A huddle is a small group of coaches and athletes who engage, equip, and empower other coaches and athletes to see their campuses transformed. This discipleship process empowers our coaches and athletes to be room changers wherever they go. For more information on finding a huddle or starting a huddle in the Permian Basin, check out our website at permianbasinfca.org.
Welcome back to El Paso. Bulldogs first and goal from the Spartan 8-yard line. Bulldogs looking to take a double-digit lead. They lead 21-17, 6:47 remaining in the ball game. They send in the tight package. 3 offensive linemen left of the center. Pistol formation. Bridges with his first throw, and he's got Kolb over on the right side, and he can't come up with it.
Oh.
A sure running situation, and wouldn't you know, that's when they throw it.
That's interesting. I guess it would definitely not be expected by any of us. So he did have the element of surprise.
Stops the clock. 2nd down and goal from the 8. Bridges stands just outside his 10-yard line. It's going to be Elijah McCoy who gets the call. And the UTEP commit picks up maybe a yard, bringing up 3rd down and goal from the 6. They give him 2. Bulldogs looking over. Coach Thad Fortune. Clock is running. Approaching the 6-minute mark remaining in the ball game. We're half the way through the 4th quarter, 21-17. Bulldogs looking to take a big lead. Bridges at the 9-yard line takes the snap. He's going to fake it, and he's going to keep it around the left side. He's got a little room. He stretches out, cuts inside, and he's pushed out at the 3.
Wow.
Just really no cutback lane as he stretched it out, running laterally, nowhere to cut upfield.
Do you kick this or do you go? It's 4th down.
I mean, a kick gets it to, they have to have a touchdown if you kick the field goal.
But you have Elijah McCoy in the backfield.
I think you're exactly
With
right.
2
I
yards.
mean, let's be real here.
That is a good point. You need 2 yards. You go to your bruiser, the UTEP commit. And it's going to be Bridges to Cutter Lane. Cutter Lane cuts inside, and he fumbles the ball as he crosses the goal line. But the Bulldogs fell on it.
If he got across, if that nose of that football touched the goal line, it's a touchdown.
Jet Garcia Joaquin Vasquez had the ball, and then it was taken away from him. But Cutter Lane crossed the goal line with the ball.
Yeah, that's a score.
Okay.
It's got to be.
They just haven't called it good. Our kicking team is already out in anticipation. They still have
They never called the touchdown, but the refs.
They never did.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay, they're going to give it to them, though. Taj Harris, he's the center. Kolb, the holder. Ramos with the kick. It's up. It's good. Bulldogs 28. Pebble Hill Spartans 17. We'll be right back after these messages. This is Bulldog Football on the Basin Sports Network.
Hello, John with Midland Meat Company. Well, school started, football is here, and our staff and new location are here to serve you. Right behind the former one on North Big Spring Street. Whether it's tailgating or just for the dinner table, our burger setups, chicken, pork, seafood, our award-winning briskets, and our Angus Hereford line have you covered. The new store at 2600 North Loma Drive is here for you Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturday, 8 to 2. But our half acre is ready to serve you restaurant style, Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 8, which is located at 1101 Washita. Let our 5-generation, pasture-to-plate legacy and experience help beef up your family's menu today.
Community. customers. We couldn't do it without you.
Growing from a $50 million bank to a $2 billion bank
would never have been possible without the trust you place in us.
Thank you for making us who we are. Thank you for being there.
We'll be here for you.
Community National Bank, we are community. Member FDIC.
Final score in Midland at Astound Broadband. Euless Trinity. I'm not sure what they are. What are they?
63?
Euless Trinity.
Oh, what
anyway,
they are? Oh.
They won 63-45 over the Rebels. Kick goes out of bounds. Players flying everywhere. A lot of smack talk tonight.
There was, wasn't there?
5:14 remaining in the ball game. It's 28-17 Bulldogs. The crowd in El Paso, some of them actually leaving. Can we still hear them?
After that score? Yeah, they were. It was obnoxious for a second there, and they turned it down. Sorry.
Was that over in our, off of our microphone outside?
Yeah.
I'm glad you were paying attention.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
Our fans appreciate it. Great. Trips to the right side. Fernandez drops back, and he's almost just blindsided. Darian Mitchell gets him, though. He says, no, and he fumbles it. And it's picked up by Augustine Varela, but they're going to say, no, the ball hit the ground.
Yeah.
Darian Mitchell with the big tackle for loss. 2nd and 15 now. We almost had him the first time. They're going to send trips out to the right side. With 4:36, the Spartans looking for a big play. Fernandez drops back. Running back stays to block, and he's hit from behind that time. It's a throw out into the flat, short of the first down. Maybe a gain of 9. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Is that the same player who's been their quarterback?
Oh, no, they did put in 13. So he was the backup. He was the one that came in a while ago with Fernandez back there. So this is Elijah Pena, the backup quarterback, who's been almost blindsided 3 times. He's got a man wide open for the first down, and that's the running back, Sebastian Carbajal. Catches the ball at the 41 and gets to the 46 or 7-yard line.
That play's been open all night for Pebble Hills.
Well, they're driving our DBs off the ball, and it just leaves that little lane wide open for them to circle under. 3:40 remaining in the ball game. 1st and 10 Spartans, their own 46-yard line. 3 receivers over on the right side. Number 3 finds a man. He's got number 3 wide open, and that's going to be a score for the Spartans on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's a good thing we had a touchdown.
To Vasquez, 55.
57-yard
57-yard touchdown pass with number 13 coming in and providing some spark. The junior backup quarterback. Chance to cut the lead to 4. Actually, they're going to try to cut the lead to 3 because they're going to leave Pena in and go for 2, or that's what they show. They've got Quarles, the running back, in at the slot. Actually, he does not know where to go. They may have to call a timeout.
They're probably going to have to.
They have 2 left. There's 9 seconds on the play clock. 2 running backs. Jaramillo Carbajal. That's going to be Quarles, actually, and he is just drugged down. That's a great play there by Smiley Williams. I think Blade Brandon, Michael Waters, maybe that's Brandon in with help.
All right, boys, take care of the ball for 3 minutes.
So you have a 5-point lead, 3:19 remaining. I do not think we will see the ball in the air.
No, we better not. Other than this kickoff, that should be the only time we see it in the air.
Thanks for listening in. I want to thank all of our sponsors again. You've heard from them as well as West Texas Therapy, Rogers Ford Lincoln. They make this broadcast possible on the Basin Sports Network. Next week, again, we will be in Amarillo, normal 7 p.m. Central Time start. Then it's finally at home. Game 4 of the season, week 4, after 3 pretty long road trips.
It'll be nice to be at home.
Yes. The friendly confines. Bulldogs anticipating a potential onside kick. Bring in the hands team. The deepest person is Smiley Williams, who's at his own 30-yard line. They send 5 over to the six defenders over to the right side, and that's where it looks like they're going to go. Here's the onside kick, takes a good bounce, goes out of bounds, and that's what you want to see. And that is a big hit and a flag.
Yeah, they hit our guy.
I think, did they hit?
Defenseless.
Defenseless, yeah.
Yeah, they hit Cornell Hunt, number 19, I believe.
This should be a personal foul.
So right now, the ball went out of bounds at the Bulldog 48. A personal foul of 15 is going to move that inside the 40-yard line.
Let's move it forward 15, right?
Well, that's what, did he say personal foul?
Well, he
That's
didn't
a
make it.
5-yard penalty.
They only moved it 5.
Because the ball went out of bounds. That's the only penalty. They threw 3 flags for a ball
Oh,
going out
wow,
of bounds.
okay. Well, okay.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Got Elijah McCoy trying to go up the middle, picks up 2 yards, tough running, hit immediately by 3 or 4 of the defenders. Clock is at 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. They lead 28-23 here in El Paso.
Yeah, the way big plays have been a big deal tonight, you can't really rest because one big play could turn this game around. Bulldogs need to run this clock out, keep getting first downs.
1 turnover so far by the Bulldogs. That was on the exchange between Bridges and McCoy. Cutter Lang goes in motion to the right side, cuts back in, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. We haven't seen Anthony Kolb with many carries tonight.
No. Got a timeout. Did we call that or did they?
I'm sure they probably did. So it's a timeout with 2:16 remaining. Big 3rd down play coming up, 3rd and 10 with the ball on the 47-yard line, just past midfield on the Pebble Hills 47-yard line. Bulldogs huddling. It does not show who called that timeout.
No, it doesn't.
Again, you know, second game, everybody has a little rust they have to shake off.
New stadium.
Still does not show who called that timeout. It could go either way. Coach could have called it on 3rd and 10, big play with 2:16 left. They could have called it to stop the clock. Nonetheless, here we go. 3rd and 10 for Midland High. Bulldog faithful sitting on the concrete. Glad it's a warm night.
That's right.
Announcer trying to fire up this Pebble Hills crowd. McCoy stands at his 50. And it's going to be Bridges, fakes it to him, and Anthony Kolb gets the call. And Anthony Kolb cuts up the middle, and he's going to score the 20, the 10. Anthony Kolb,
just talking about
a flag on the play, a 47-yard touchdown run on 3rd and 10.
I think he's saying it's against the defense.
Coach is...
No, if it...
Coach is mad.
Coach Thad Fortune pleading his case, as was his quarterback. Coach Thurman again.
Protecting his
just
coach.
Protecting his coach.
Oh, my goodness. What? What is that?
I can't understand him. And I didn't. Did you see the signal?
It would look like seagull wings.
Yeah.
And he didn't. It was only 5-yard penalty.
It was a 5-yard penalty. So it wasn't a false start. Sorry, folks. The speaker system here is a little rusty as well. New facility. He's over there talking. He was talking to Joaquin Vasquez, the right tackle, and then he had to leave the field.
Wow.
Coach Fortune signaling that the clock should have run more. 2:11 is what it says. Officials huddling around him. So it's 3rd and 15 according to the scoreboard and the yardage markers, with 2:11 remaining in the ballgame. The Bulldogs lead 28-23. What was an Anthony Cobb touchdown called back. We've had some big plays tonight called back by penalties. 3rd and 15, Bridges takes the snap, the 45-yard line. He rolls to he's got nowhere to go. He has to cut inside. He's going to be tackled. Pebble Hills played that perfectly. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Pebble Hills is going to use their last timeout.
They have one remaining. The clock is stopped at 2:03.
That should have been their last one.
4th and 15 for the Bulldogs. Ramos on to punt.
I thought he just called his timeout. He was standing by the ref.
Well, okay, here's the thing, though. It was at 2:11. Now it's running. Now it's stopped at 1:55. Either the clock has to run on the tackling Bridges, and it should have kept running, or it had to be stopped. All the coaches are looking up at 1:55.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if anyone knows what's going on in the
when
field
Bridges went down, it was at 2:11. It stopped. 16 seconds have run off since then. There is confusion all over the field, folks. Sorry about that.
Huddling on the 50-yard line.
Thad Fortune just threw his hat down, and his clipboard. That is ridiculous. Stacy Martin comes out. Bradley Shaw, Coach Thurman trying to keep him
These officials
from getting
have
thrown
been
out.
challenging tonight for the Bulldog coaches and the Bulldog players.
I can't understand what he just said. Here he goes.
They reset the play clock to 2:03.
Well, okay, but why the stoppage? Oh, they did call a timeout. So they're down to 0 timeouts.
0 timeouts.
Okay.
Clock at 2:03.
But how do they not know what's going on? Now Midland High is going to call a timeout.
This is embarrassing for the officials. This is bad.
Yeah. 2:03 remaining. It's 4th and 15 for the Bulldogs. They lead 28-23 in what has been a game of confusion, to say the least.
Yeah.
They have their punt team on the field.
Mess. A mess.
Now I know what the old adage, fit to be tied,
Mm-hmm.
looks like. We're going to put a pulse rate monitor on him.
Oof. The officials are still trying to sort some things out. It's like,
Number 2, Sebastian Carbajal back to receive the punt. 3 up backs protecting Ramos.
get away from him to the 10 over here in the corner.
High
my
snap,
goodness.
flag on the play.
Surprise. I'm shocked.
There have been 15 penalties minimum. Offsides on the defense this time, so now it's 4th and 10.
I still say kick it over here to this, right where the 10-yard
Yeah, on the
sign
left
is.
side.
Yeah.
The return man is on the far hash at the 5. You've got lots of room to kick it to the left. Ramos stands at his 40 on that same hash.
Right on the sideline at the 5 and just put it
A
out
high
there.
snap, and he kicks it
that's gonna be hard
into
to
the
handle.
middle of the field. Yeah, that takes a great Midland
Oh, my
high
gosh.
bounce. And that's going to be brought down inside the 5.
Good job,
They're going to call it
guys.
the 4-yard line. So a great punt by Keith Ramos of almost, or a little over 50 yards. So the
Okay.
Bulldog defense on the field. 1 minute, 51 seconds remaining. 28-23 is the lead.
Oof.
The Pebble Hill Spartans.
No timeouts.
That's right. No timeouts. Down by 5. Need to go 96 yards.
Man, but it could happen.
Number 13 stays in the game at quarterback, the junior Elijah Pena. He was the spark plug of the last drive. He's got Quarles in the backfield along with Carbajal. They're going to send 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. The Pena drops back and he throws it deep, and he's got a man.
Oh,
and that's broken
great.
up by Blade Brandon. A great pass breakup as number 3 was open near the 50-yard line.
Way to go, Blade.
Huge.
Blade Brandon, 10 pass breakups in 2023. First team All-District 2-6A cornerback. Stops the clock at 1:50. So did the clock run?
Yeah, it was started
Okay.
to
2:02.
Okay.
Well, no, it ran down on the kick, on the punt.
I don't know that it ran again.
Oh, yeah.
Pena nowhere to go. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run and step out of bounds at the 16. When they took over, there was 1:50 something.
Like 1:51, I thought.
And then that play took place, and it's 1:50.
And now it's 1:40.
I don't think that's a
Man.
electronics issue. And we've got
Now-
a penalty against Midland High. First down,
Wow.
1:40 remaining, 1st and 10. Ball's on the Spartan 27, low snap. Pena picks it up. He's under some pressure, and he's going to be pulled down, and he's going to be sacked, and that's number 38 for the Bulldogs.
Ball's
Lucas
loose.
Ramirez. The ball is down.
Oh, my gosh.
Midland High is pointing that they have it.
They won't give it to him.
There's no way.
There's
I
no
don't
way
think-
they'll give it to him.
Darian Mitchell comes up with the ball.
They won't. There's no way they're going to let him have that ball.
Loss on the play. Ball's now at the 21-yard
The
line.
only good thing is the clock's been running that whole time.
Yeah.
We're at the minute mark. 1 minute remaining. Pena, low snap, drops back. He's going to have to scramble out
More
the pocket. He's
pressure.
brought down. He's under some pressure. He
Oh,
hits
no, not
Quarles
him,
out in
not
the
him.
flat. Quarles breaks a
Inbounds.
tackle. Stays in bounds
Keep the
at the
clock.
43. The clock continues to run. 46 seconds. And now it's okay.
Somebody needs to stay with Quarles. When he
Quarterback.
comes out of that back.
Yep. Elijah Pena. Low snap. The ball's on the ground. He's going to have to scramble out to the outside. He's going to throw across the middle.
Oh,
Incomplete.
whoo.
Threw it behind the intended receiver, Jaden Gutierrez. That stops the clock at 30 seconds. 2 second down and 10 for the Spartans. Bulldogs hanging on to a 5-point lead with 30 seconds remaining in the ball game. Pebble Hills has the ball at their own 44-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back 3 steps, steps up in the pocket. He throws it across the middle, and that's picked up by number 33, JoJo Livens. His second of the night, and this one's going to count.
Yes. No flags?
No flags. His second pick of the night. The first one was negated, but he stepped up big time that time. JoJo.
The entire Bulldog sideline is on the field right now.
With the INT, and that should do it.
Everyone is excited.
We need to go get our box.
24 seconds remaining. Bulldogs huddle up over on the sideline. Hard-fought battle tonight, folks. Glad you listened in. As soon as this game is over, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. We'll be back. We'll bring you some wrap-up stats. We will hit the road.
You got 2 minutes.
All right. Victory formation. Slots come in tight. Bridges takes it. Leans down, one knee. They can't stop it. That's going to do it here in El Paso. Well, actually, the play clock's at 12, and the game clock's 2 seconds behind.
That can't be. There we go. They reset it.
Okay. Again.
Yeah.
Off. Okay, it's done. Finally. Sorry about the confusion. We appreciate you listening. We'll be right back after this 2-minute break.
There's nothing worse than a pile of dirty uniforms. Come to Wash 'em Up Laundromat and lead the mess to us. Wash 'em Up Laundromats are the top-rated laundry facilities in Midland and Odessa, with both self-service and drop-off laundry options. We also deliver. At Wash 'em Up, customer satisfaction always comes first. We use state-of-the-art machines and top-quality detergents. Stop by Wash 'em Up at any of our 6 locations and experience the difference. Online at washemup.com. We proudly support Midland High and Legacy High football.
West Tex Urgent Care provides fast, affordable urgent care services across Midland and Odessa. Our clinics are open 7 days a week for walk-ins with no appointments necessary, so you can get state-of-the-art care whenever you need it, without long waits or expensive trips to the emergency room. Whether you're getting ready for flu season, need a physical for work, or are suffering from illness and pains, our professional team has the experience and knowledge to help you and your family. West Tex Urgent Care, providing state-of-the-art care 7 days a week.
The Permian Basin works hard. Our community helps power the nation. We are the next generation of innovators. Rogers Ford Lincoln has been dedicated to Midland and investing in the community since we opened our doors in 1964. Still family owned and operated. Rogers Ford Lincoln, celebrating our 60th anniversary. Midland proud.
Rogers Ford in Midland, always the right choice.
Since 1954, FCA has used the powerful platform of sport to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. One of the primary ways we do this is through local school huddles. A huddle is a small group of coaches and athletes who engage, equip, and empower other coaches and athletes to see their campuses transformed. This discipleship process empowers our coaches and athletes to be room changers wherever they go. For more information on finding a huddle or starting a huddle in the Permian Basin, check out our website at permianbasinfca.org.
Well, welcome back to El Paso, beautiful Socorro ISD Athletic Complex, version 2. It was a great night for the Bulldogs. 28-23 was the final. I'm going to get you caught up on some statistics while these guys are running down. Actually, welcome back. I'm going to let you get them caught up on some final statistics.
All right.
You may be out of breath,
though.
I
just finished a run, but makes it more exciting, right? All right, what a game by the Midland Bulldogs. So, the Bulldogs finished with 413 total yards of offense.
You want me to read for a second?
413 total yards of offense, 0 passing. They only had 1 passing attempt in the red zone over here.
That was the Stroman Bridges to Kolb in the end zone, incomplete. 1 pass attempt.
Yep.
And that was it.
413 yards on the ground, 10 yards per rush average, obviously.
What did McCoy have?
McCoy finished the game with 19 attempts for 136 yards.
Okay, so that
2
puts
touchdowns.
Elijah McCoy over 2,000 for his career. And if he had 136, he's at 340-ish for the season. Then because he was over 200 in the last game.
Yep.
All yardage on the ground.
Cutter Lange had a great game. 6 attempts for 154 yards.
Wow.
He averaged 25 yards per attempt.
All on the right side.
He had that last – I mean, he scored that touchdown that pretty much sealed the deal for the Bulldogs.
All around the right side, too.
Yeah.
Every time he took it. So a great game by Cutter Lang. The defense held when they needed to.
Yeah, got some huge stops. Interception at the end of the game. Clutch as it gets.
So anything else on there that just stands out? Bridges, 12 carries, 118 yards, almost a 10-yard average. Long of 71. Elijah McCoy, long of 78. Cutter Lang, a long of 62. So that's going to do it here. Bulldogs win by 5. They go to 1-1 on the season. And we really, really appreciate you guys listening. For Major and David, I'm Gary Gray. And are we ready to play some Get Out of Here music, David?
Woo!
Coming up. Wish everybody safe travels back if you came to the game. Have a great night. Thanks for listening. This is the Basin Sports Network, where you'll find Bulldog football.